Nimesh, who's here to tell us about D-Street chatter. Nimesh, tell us what you're picking up.
Hi, Nigel. A good recovery in today's market, largely led by large cap names, including Reliance Industries. What we saw on Friday was more of a selling from HNIs, super HNIs, and a bit of unwinding of longs as well. But the institutional flow seems to be quite positive. Even in today's trade, the bias is towards positive. And sectors which are well bid includes banks, PSUs, and the defense stocks. So these are the three sectors where there is institutional flow on the buy side. Having said that, earnings and the geopolitical risk, which is still not out of the way, that's going to be a key dominant factor, at least in the near term. So that's something to watch out for. And I guess for a bit of geopolitical risk, some larger HNIs are actually raising cash levels and are trimming positions. So while institutional flow is positive, there is a bit of selling happening from the larger influential investors. While everything is good on the downside, watch out for 23.18. It has a very strong support now on the downside. So that's the level to watch. But from an institutional activity point of view, the buying continues, and especially in the large cap names.
Okay, watch for 23,800 on the way down. Buying continues in large caps. What about individual stocks? What chatter have you picked up, Nimesh?
Hi, Rima. So the first stock on my list today is SpiceJet. That's been buzzing the last couple of days. The volumes have picked up. I understand there are very strong buy flows from larger HNIs in the last many days. And now there is a very strong buzz or an indication that the company is likely to raise funds via preferential issue, and some big names may come in the preferential. So that's the buzz as far as SpiceJet is concerned. The second stock, a couple of names where there is delivery-based buying, Bandhan Bank, as well as in GMR Airports. GMR Airports lost 4% on Friday and has recovered most of the losses today. Bandhan Bank is still down, but there is buying, is what I understand, from large institutions into private banks, and Bandhan stands out today as far as flows are concerned. The third name is Hyundai Motors. Like what we're seeing in Maruti, there is selling pressure in Hyundai as well for the last many days. And I understand a large long-only fund has been an active seller in the last couple of days. So that's Hyundai Motors. And the last one is KPIT Tech. The earnings are today, so that's something to watch out for. But I understand there are block offers in KPIT Tech from larger institutions today. But do remember, most of the ER&D companies, after the disappointing numbers, have actually bounced on the higher. So need to see what KPIT delivers. But there are block offers from large institutions in today's market.
Got that. Nimesh, KPIT numbers were just out a while back.
Oh. I missed that.
Yeah, so Q4 was actually very strong, but just to inform you, they haven't given an FY26 guidance.
Okay.
So they've abstained from talking about putting a number to what FY26 will look like. But Q4 was strong, 3% top line growth, order book picked up by, I think, about 18-19% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Stock is holding up with a gain of about 1%, but it's a stock which has lost 35% from its 52-week high, which was a level above 1900. But conference call is at 5:30 p.m. today, so that's going to be very, very crucial to track. Mitesh is now back.